Welcome, wonderful human, to day 7 of the 7-day yoga kickstart. And first of all, congratulations for making it this far. You should be incredibly proud of yourself because over the last 7 days, you've committed time to yourself to move, to breathe, to look after your well-being. Okay, so that's what this has been about, looking after our mental and physical well-being, giving you some tools that you can take away to continue this long after the 7-day yoga kickstart is finished. And it was also about untangling the ideas that we have around yoga and giving yourself a bit of clarity about what yoga is, what it's not, and if it's a practice that we would like to add into our life to continue to support our well-being. Okay, so I'm hoping at the end of these 7 days, that's what we've done. I hope now that you're in a position to see if yoga is right for you and if you want to continue to practice going forward. So if you do want to continue practicing, that's awesome. I'm super excited for you. And there's a couple of ways that you can do this. So first of all, you can jump into a live class wherever you are. And I would highly recommend doing this now that you know a little bit about what yoga is and what we've covered. You don't need to be flexible. You don't need to be super calm. It's not going to be full of experienced yogis. What I would suggest is find a teacher you resonate with, okay, and find a level of class or a style of class that suits you. Some people like a flow and like it fast. Some people like it super slow and gentle, okay, and some will resonate with a little bit in between. So try out a few classes, and if you go to a couple of classes and you may not resonate with the teacher or you don't like the style, don't be disheartened. It's such a wide area, it's such a wide practice. There is something for you, but just give it a go, okay? And if you're lucky enough to live in the Isle of Man and you want to come to one of my classes or Amy's classes, then we'd be super excited to have you and you'd be most welcome. So if you do live in the Isle of Man and you want to come to one of my classes, let me know and I'll sort it all out. Okay. Secondly, if you want to continue to practice online like you have been for the past 7 days in the Yoga Kickstart, then we have an invitation for you because we feel really passionate about supporting people take the next step, continue to put quality time in their life and make yoga a part of their life in a very interactive, personal, fun way. Okay, because this is a little different to other ways of practicing online. So we don't just tell you to go on and watch loads of YouTube videos. You can't get adjusted by a YouTube video. And this is something that we hear a lot from our students, is that even when they do look on YouTube, they don't know what to look for, or they don't know if they're doing it right, or even if they feel like they're progressing, they don't know how to take the next steps because there isn't that personal touch, there isn't that student-teacher relationship. So we wanted to change that with the Human Yoga Collective. We created something that's very personal. We get to know you as an individual, where you are at and what you need. We meet you where you are at. So if you need to create more quality time in your life for yoga, we'll show you exactly how to do that. We'll then show you how to build up your yoga practice from the foundations up, starting at the very beginning, step by step, so you know exactly what to do. You'll be left feeling confident, with clarity, and feeling like you're progressing, and also feel reassured and confident that if you do need to learn a little bit more or you find an edge, that you can talk to me and Amy, you can refer back to the membership, you can refer back to all the videos we've created and feel that you're being supported along your personal journey, okay? And this is what it's all about for us. So I'm hoping that you've seen over the last 7 days, our approach is a little bit different. We want to get to know you guys and we want to keep sharing this adventure together. Okay, so like I mentioned, wherever you're at, we have something for you. Okay, and this is all about finding the right people to join our community. And me and Amy feel really passionate about this as well because it's all about bringing the right people in. So if you feel like this is the right fit for you, then jump on board. After journeying with us over the last 7 days, you'd be most welcome. We'd love to invite you into the Human Yoga Collective. And if not, that's totally cool, and like we said before, it's all about finding what resonates for you. But from our perspective, we'd love you to join. And lastly, we want to make yoga as accessible to everybody as possible. So what the Kickstart's done is hopefully remove some of the limiting beliefs that hold people back so that they can try yoga. Also with the Human Yoga Collective, we have tried to make it financially accessible to people as much as we can. So it's only £17 a month, and that actually is less than some people's coffee budget for the month. And trust me, I know because I used to drink a lot of coffee. So for 17 quid, you'll get to put some incredible energy into yourself. You'll join a beautiful community and you'll be supported 100% of the way through by myself and Amy along your yoga journey. And most importantly, you'll take care of your well-being. Okay, it sounds pretty good for 17 quid, right? So anyway, it's not just about us inviting you to the Human Yoga Collective today. This is about celebrating everything that you've done over the last 7 days, wrapping it all up, and then practicing together for the last time. So if you have any questions about what I spoke about today, about the next steps, about what to do, how to continue, whether that's live or in the Human Yoga Collective, then please let us know. We'd love to talk with you. We'll be sending out a few emails as well just to continue the conversation. Okay, everybody, it's been beautiful practicing with you. Let's jump into that practice for the final time, and I will see you on the mat very shortly. Okay, welcome everybody to the final practice of the 7-day yoga kickstart. So happy you've made it this far, and today we are going to flow. We're going to create some really lovely energy, get everything moving, and this is a practice that you can take take with you long after the 7-day kickstart finishes. It's a beautiful way to wake up or even relax after a hard day's work. So what we're going to do today is start on the feet. So bring your feet hips width together, and we're just going to ground in to our feet. So just bring your feet facing forward. Feel the weight nice and even between the balls of the feet, the heels. Just gently squeeze the bum. Draw the belly back, lift through the shoulder, and feel nice and strong in your stance. That's it. Just breathe here. Now we want to feel nice and grounded through both feet, so just sway left and right and just check that balance and find that central point. And let's do that forward and backwards, just small little motions, forward and back, small motion, and center in. Perfect. Okay. As you inhale, send your left arm all the way up, and as you exhale, send your left hand down towards your feet, so we get this nice stretch down the left-hand side of the body. Inhale up, swap arms. Inhale, exhale over to the right. That's it. Over to the left there. That's it. Perfect. Breathe up, and again the opposite side. So we're not going to hold postures as long as we have done this week. We're just going to flow and let everything loosen off to finish a beautiful week that really create some amazing energy within the body, calm the mind, and just feel good in ourselves, ease in our body. Okay, let's pick up the pace a little bit. With your breath, inhale, exhale over, just stretching down. Okay, bring both arms all the way up to meet each other. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Clasp the hands and point the fingers. And exhale, send the arms all the way down, tilt the tailbone, bring the hands all the way down towards the floor. If not the ankles, not a problem. Draw the shoulders back. Now reach forward with the hands, lift everything up. Squeeze the bum and point with the hands as before. That's it. Open at the elbows and exhale, tilt the tailbone all the way over. Really reaching forward and planting the hands upon the floor. Keeping the legs straight if you can. If you need to bend the knees slightly, that's okay. Okay, and now this down here, we're just going to walk the knees forward and back. So you're going to feel the hamstrings just stretch dynamically as you move your knees back and forth. Perfect. Bring both knees back, hands to the floor, pointing forward, squeeze the bum, lifting everything up, and exhale. Down. Take the arms to the side of the body, nice and in line. We're going to roll the left arm up and roll the right arm down. Take your gaze over to the left arm. Keep the glutes squeezed. Take an inhale. And exhale, roll the hands across. So we're just warming into the shoulders, biceps, triceps, and just loosening into our shoulders. just activating our neck as well. Breathe and move. No force, just a nice gentle flow. And one more. Perfect. Okay, relax the hands down. So from the front of your mat, take the weight into your right foot, send the left foot back. Now, we're going to keep a medium stance. Turn that back foot slightly in. We want to keep a little bend to the front knee. We're going to keep that knee going over the ankle. We're going to open up the hips slightly, so we're rotating our torso, and we're going to lift up our arms. Perfect. As we take an inhale, we're going to take that front arm and we're going to send it high, and our back hand, is going to come back towards our foot to reach down and touch gently on our knee, pointing up with our left hand. So just pointing up towards the ceiling with our top hand. And as we exhale, we're going to flow all the way over and send that left hand towards the foot, and the right hand comes towards the ceiling now. Okay, perfect. Squeezing the glutes here, keeping nice and active in the legs. And then we breathe, big inhale, send those arms all the way back to the original position as we take our right hand back, our left hand high. Inhale, exhale, over and to touch. Or if you don't touch the toes, here is fine. Just keep the chest nice and open. So be mindful that we're not reaching across with this right hand. We want to keep that nice and open towards the ceiling. And inhale up. Last time here, right hand back, left hand high. Deep breath in and exhale, reach. Send over that left hand towards the foot or the knee, and keep our right hand towards the sky. Hold here for a little moment. Perfect. Okay. And inhale, lift everything up. Turn the hands to the hips. Now this front foot, we're going to turn so the feet are parallel. Take your hands to your hips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, tilt your tailbone like we have done already. Press the hands towards the floor. And what we're going to do here, you may need to use blocks if your hands aren't reaching, or use on your fingertips. We're just going to gently bend one knee. So I'm bending my right knee here, and I'm feeling a bit of a stretch down the left inside leg. So with the support of the hands, we're just going to bend that knee, lift up to the center, exhale across. So if you feel a stretch straight away, stay with the stretch. You don't have to go deep into this. Just to feel into it, because what we're going to do is bring some warmth and movement into our hips. So just breathe with this movement as you allow the hips to open. That's it. And a little bit more. Okay, one more to the right, and one more to the left. Lifting up, send the hips high. See if you can send the hands to your hips. If not, keep them on the floor. And release on the exhale, bringing your hands, both hands over to your right foot. Again, if this is too much, you can reach for your right ankle. Not a problem. And as you breathe, exhale across over to your left. Take a deep inhale, release over to the right. Inhale, release over to the left. You guys are doing really well. It's a lovely, flowy practice today. So really just feel what your body is saying and doing in this posture. How do you feel? Good. Take the hands underneath the hips and then squeeze the glutes, lifting the torso back up. And we're going to come to the opposite side of our triangle posture. So turn that back foot in, open the front, keep the heels nice and in line, open up the hips. A little bend to that front knee will help. When you're ready, open the torso, draw the arms up. So remember, just like before, we're going to take an inhale. We're going to send our left hand behind, And now right hand up. And inhale, exhale, over, reaching forward, sending our right hand towards our foot, sending our left hand nice and high towards the ceiling, or up a little higher as well. It's entirely up to you. You don't have to force this. So inhale back, send that right hand up, left hand back, and exhale again. Just really feeling into this lovely movement. Last time. Back. And exhale, reaching forward over into triangle. We're going to hold here for a moment. Breathe. And lift everything up. Take your hands to your hips and roll on that right foot, bringing your feet parallel. And from here, step up. Excellent, well done everybody. Okay, so we should be feeling a bit looser now and everything's flowing a little bit. So we're going to work our way down to a kneeling position. So take the weight into the right leg. Take the left foot back onto the ball of the foot and slowly lower down onto your knee. If you need to protect the knee, roll the mat up. Okay, very good. Inhale. And as you exhale, just gently lunge forward, bringing that right knee over the toes. Just feeling a nice stretch into this back hip flexor. And if it feels good for you, press your hands into the center. Squeeze the glutes, lift through the spine, and just feel nice and anchored as you stretch into your hips. Two more breaths here. Now exhale, release the hands, squeeze forward on that front foot, lift the toes, and you may need to shuffle your heel forward, and then see if you can gently bring your hands to the floor. You may need a block here, or what you can do is just keep your hands in a prayer position in your chest and just slightly lean forward until you feel a bit of a stretch down in this front hamstring. So find what works for you. I'm just going to hold here for 3 breaths. And relax, release the hands, send that right knee forward. Now, heel toe, this right foot out, into a nice kneeling position, and nice and simple today. Send that left foot forward, and we're just going to repeat on the opposite side. So keep the knees hips width apart. So if they're in line, you might find your balance is a bit off, and if they're too far, you're going to get a different stretch in the hip. So nice hips width distance. Inhale and exhale, bring that knee forward, feeling it into that back hip flexor too, bringing the hands into your center. Squeezing the glutes, keep you nice and anchored. Two more breaths here. And exhale, send that foot back. You need to shuffle your heel forward, feel free. Tilting the tailbone and finding that stretch into the hamstrings for 3 deep breaths. And release over. Perfect. Take the hands to the side of the foot. Release that foot round. So we're in a nice kneeling position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow posture here. So inhale, draw your eyes, chin and chest forward. And exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest, arching at the back and tucking the tailbone round. And inhale through. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And release here. Perfect. Okay. Last little twist before we move into a laying down position. So just taking the hands to the side of the head, we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lift that elbow up towards the ceiling. Nice deep twist. And release back round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale back round. Last time, exhale up. And release that back down. Swap the hands. Hand over the ear. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale down. Exhale to twist. And last time, exhale. And release back down. Take the knees slightly wide. Tilt the tailbone, push your bum back, and just walk the hands forward into a wide child's pose, and just rest your forehead down into the mat. Just taking 2 more breaths here. Really focusing on the exhale. Noticing your body relax as you breathe. Exhale, letting go. And inhale, lifting out. Perfect. Well done, everybody. Great effort. So just bring yourself to a seated position. Take the hands underneath the thighs, on your hamstrings, and lower yourself down. Very good. Okay, so bring your knees into your chest. And we're going to open the knees. And we've done these poses a couple of times. I want you to just get familiar with these 2 postures, because it's going to guide us into Shavasana. So take the big toe of your middle and index finger as we move into Happy Baby. Keep the back nice and flat, and exhale, release the feet up. Very good. Breathe here. I'm just going to take 3 deep exhales. Inhale. Exhale. And as you exhale, release the heels, release the toes, but keep the knees bent and drop the soles of the feet down into the mat. Exhale completely, and we're going to finish today with bridge pose. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lifting all the way up. Squeezing your bum all the way towards the ceiling, lifting your pelvis, relaxing on your shoulders, keeping your chin away from your chest. Breathe. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale down. Very good. Allow your feet to find the corners of your mat. Your palms face up towards the ceiling. Allow your eyes to close. And allow yourself to drift into a deep, relaxing Shavasana. Just feel your body completely relaxing from the head, slowly down through your shoulders, your arms, elbows and hands, relaxing down through your chest to your back, your abdomen, your waist, your hips, your thighs, your knees, all the way down to the tips of your toes, feeling your whole body completely relaxed, completely at ease as you let go of your efforts, and not just of today's practice, but of the last 7 days. Allow all of your efforts to flow through you, to come full circle, and truly just feel all the positivity or the good energy that you've put in to yourself. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Exhale completely. And inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Very good. Taking your time and in a way that feels comfortable, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch out your whole practice and join me in a seated position. Very good, everybody. This has been an absolute pleasure to share this practice with you. It's been an absolute pleasure to share the last 7 days with you. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you spending time with me, with us in the group. It's been an absolute pleasure. So I look forward to talking to you very, very soon. Okay, but this is all about you and your practice and enjoying this space. So enjoy it. If you have any questions, if you want to know any more, you know where we are. But for now, enjoy your space, continue to practice, continue to chill, continue to meditate, but enjoy it. Okay, everybody, I will speak to you all very soon. Love to love. Bye for now.